You're staring at a math problem that looks like an alien language. You've studied for hours, but you're still stuck. You've heard the stories, the stereotypes, about students on the other side of the world who seem to solve these problems effortlessly. You think to yourself, I just need to grind harder. What if I told you the secret isn't just about grinding? What if the top students aren't just working harder, but are operating under a completely different philosophy? They don't treat math like a school subject. They treat it like a martial art. Today, you're not just getting study tips. You are stepping into the dojo. We are deconstructing the three-part system that allows elite students to dominate math, and the real secret to how they do it without burning out. Technique 1. Master the kata, the foundational forms. A martial artist doesn't learn 1,000 different fancy moves. They master a few dozen fundamental forms, or kata, so perfectly that they become second nature. In any given math chapter, there are not an infinite number of problems. There are only 5 to 10 core problem types. These are your kata. Your first mission is not to do hundreds of random problems. It is to identify and master these foundational forms. For each core problem type, find a textbook example. On a clean page in a notebook, write out the perfect, step-by-step solution. Next to each step, annotate why you are doing it. Step 1. Differentiate the function, because I need to find the gradient. This kata notebook becomes your sacred text. You are not just memorizing steps, you are mastering the logic behind the form. Technique 2. Daily, sparring, high-volume, low-stakes practice. Once you know the forms, you need to practice applying them. This is where the infamous sea of questions comes in, but we are going to reframe it. Your daily homework is not a test. It is sparring. The goal of sparring is not to win every exchange. It's to test your kata against different opponents. As you work through practice problems, you are simply seeing how the core forms you've mastered can be twisted, combined, and disguised. This mindset is the key to avoiding burnout. When you treat homework as a test, every mistake feels like a failure. When you treat it as sparring, every mistake is just a piece of data. It's a valuable lesson from your opponent on how you can improve. You are removing the pressure of perfection from your daily practice. Technique 3. The mistake journal, post-sparring analysis. This is it. This is the secret weapon. The technique that separates the master from the amateur. In a dojo, the most important learning happens when the sensei deconstructs your performance after the fight. In your studies, you must become your own sensei. You must keep the mistake journal. For every single question you get wrong during your sparring sessions, you will perform a post-fight analysis. Document the failure. Write the original question in your journal. Analyze the root cause. Don't just look at the right answer. Why did you fail? Did you misapply a kata? Did you forget a basic rule? Were you careless? Be brutally honest. Prescribe the correction. Write out the perfect, step-by-step solution, and write one sentence that will prevent you from making that mistake again. Your mistake journal becomes the most powerful revision tool in existence. Before an exam, you don't need to reread the entire textbook. You just need to review the documented history of your own failures. Master the forms. Spar every day to test them. And analyze every single failure. The secret to avoiding burnout is a shift in mindset. You are not a student cramming for a test. You are a martial artist in your dojo, patiently honing your craft. Over time, something amazing happens. You stop thinking about the problems. Your hand just knows the moves. The exam is no longer a terrifying test. It is just another sparring session. And you are ready.